Bro, please tell me you got something to eat, bro. Please, yo, bro. I had the craziest shift today, bro. They was slaving me. They didn't let me get a little break. Bro, we was short staffed, bro. I'm hungry as hell. Tell me you got something. You do? What you cooking? What? Yo, listen. Whatever it is, it sounds good. I can't wait. I'm pulling up in like 5-6, okay?
He said he hungry. He said he chef up something good for my boy. For real, we got the seasonings all right here. We good for him.
Yo, I can't wait to eat. I'm starving. Oh my God, I cannot wait. Yes, can't wait to eat. Oh, we eating good tonight. Oh, can't wait. I can't wait to eat. Yo, bro, what you making? Bro, what the fuck is that, bro?
I'm making a non-mean special, bro.
That's some jail shit. Bro, what the fuck is that, bro?
Yo, first I got my hot sauce. I got my peppers, and I got a couple seasoning sauce over here. But my main ingredient is the book. You feel me? The non-mean special. You want some of this, bro?
Nah, I'm good. Hell no.
Suit yourself, player. More for me.
Ooh, man. Got red bottoms on. Life is good. You know what I mean?
Welcome to the Nah I Mean Show. It's your favorite host, NoFace Rell.
And shoot the artist, know what I mean?
We got a dope episode for y'all today. How's your week been? Shoot the artist.
My week has been good. I give it a good 8 out of 10. This week I started learning how to make candles, you know? Especially with my brand Shoot Your Shot. We're always about getting out of comfort zone, trying new things, whether it's good or bad, and growing from the experiences, whether it's good or bad, you know? So get out your comfort zone. I'm about to learn how to make candles, so my week was good so far. How about you, NoFace?
My week has definitely been fire as well. I went to a dope showcase last night. There's a lot of dope artists in Albany as far as music. A lot of young artists that got a lot of talent out there. Went out there to support my bro Chaz Money. Shout out to everybody that was in the building. Was at Creative Wings. Definitely was a lot of support in the building. So definitely was a dope week for me so far. But we're going to get right into the topics with y'all. So, we got Burna Boy. He's the first Nigerian to headline and sell out Madison Square Garden.
Word, that's amazing. Shout out to Burna Boy.
So, shout out to Burna Boy. We want to congratulate him on that.
Yeah, big congrats.
But other news, April 24th, like we said last week, with DJ K Slade passing, he was laid to rest. Papoose is actually going to become, like, he is his protege pretty much, and he will be taking over as far as the K Slade verticals, and he's going to be the spokesperson for that. And they got, let's see, P. Diddy, former bodyguard, Gene Dill and Mel Robinson. They're gonna be taking over the merch for K Slade.
Okay.
So they're gonna be continuing to keep his legacy going on. So shout out to that.
As they should.
In other news, we see, remember Making the Band with P. Diddy?
Yeah.
Now you remember the artist Chopper? Had the braids and all that. He was like the southern rapper.
He was like,
He had the braids and he was kind of tall and stuff. But to get into it, he was arrested recently for sex trafficking. You're starting to see a lot of these older rappers pretty much getting caught up for these situations. So hopefully that's just allegations and it's not true.
Definitely.
But to get into some dope new music, I know that this episode probably gonna be dropped about Saturday for y'all, so the music gonna be out already. But to get into it, we got Future. He's dropping his album. The title of it is I Never Liked You. And it's definitely a a jam-packed album with a bunch of people that's gonna be on that album. So shout out to Future, he coming out with that. I also seen something recently from Wale on his Twitter where he posted something. It kind of had the type of look as like Seinfeld and stuff like that.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, it was like the cover, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be an album drop. Then other news, we got Ransom. Ransom, he gonna be dropping an album.
Okay, Ransom.
So we gonna be hearing. Definitely got some music to listen to for over the weekend.
That's a fact.
Some other news in music though, we seeing Chris Brown.
What the Chris do this?
Chris Brown and Lil Baby.
And Lil Baby.
They going on tour together.
They got yo, that's gonna be fire.
It's about to.
I don't know what to expect honestly, cause I don't think they got any collab. Do they got any collaboration songs?
I don't know.
That you know if that's popping? No.
I don't know. I never
That
heard
should
one.
be an interesting mix.
Yeah, it's
They
definitely
might
the
even
crowd.
drop a
The crowd is
project.
gonna be crazy. So I look for, if they come into your city, definitely get those tickets because it's gonna be fire. Definitely gonna be lit. But to get into some sports news, we seeing today is the first day of the NFL draft. So shout out to all the players that's getting drafted into the league. Seeing these future millionaires, you know what I mean?
There we go.
So shout out to them getting in the league and all the hard work they put in throughout their whole life to get there. So
Congratulations.
NFL day one, shout out to them. In other news with sports, we got in NBA. We see that the Bucks and the Celtics, they advanced to the second round in the playoffs. So definitely that's going to be an interesting matchup to look out for. So definitely stay tuned. The playoffs been crazy lately. Ja Morant and versus the Minnesota Timberwolves is definitely. I see that going to like a game 7, and we seeing also the Warriors advance as well. So shout out to the playoffs. Tune into that. Other news, we seeing Chief Keef. He collabs with True Religion. And you know that True Religion over the last few years kind of been on the downside. So it's definitely interesting to see that he's collabing with True Religion. So maybe he might bring some new life to it. And the prices went down on True Religions though. So you may see the prices start to go back up if people gonna start wearing them, like people wearing the Marys and all the other type of jeans.
How low is the True Religion jeans right now?
I mean, I seen them on sale in Marshalls, you know, like for $100. So.
Oh my God!
And back in the days, well, you know, it was like $300-$400 jeans, you know. So
yeah, you gotta spend that.
So shout out to that for that collaboration. Another news before we get right into the crypto talk. We got the FDA proposes a ban on menthol cigarettes and flavored cigars. So that means no more backwoods, no more Dutches, none of your Newports.
Oh my God.
So I'm kind of glad if they do get rid of the whole cigarettes and all that, because it's just bad. It does nothing for you. But the backwoods, I know a couple people who like backwoods. I wonder how y'all gonna feel about that. But to get right into it, the crypto talk from Shoot the Artist.
So, welcome to the crypto talk, y'all. You know, every week I try to come through with y'all with some brand new topics about what's going down in the world of crypto. You know, so to pop it off, we got this famous crypto called Shiba Inu. You could call it Dogecoin's ugly cousin, you know? So Shiba Inu, they launched something called a burning portal, you know? For those of you that who aren't really into crypto, a burning portal is something that they make just to burn off all these extra coins, you know? So for each cryptocurrency, they have X amount of coins, you know? It's not just an unlimited amount. Like, for example, Bitcoin, it's only 21 million Bitcoin. You feel me? That's it. So with Dogecoin, you got hundreds of millions. You feel me? Or even a billion. Or Shiba Inu, you got hundreds of billions or trillions of Shiba Inu. So when they make a burning portal or start burning off all these extra coins, the price and value of Shiba Inu goes up because it becomes more scarce. It's not as much as before, just like anything else, supply and demand. So going on to our next topic, we got the Bored Apes. Right now Bored Apes is killing it as the #1 NFT project. They got the merch out. They just opened up a restaurant featuring their NFT projects, so whoever owns a Bored Ape, they can have their ape featured on different products that's coming out of the NFT restaurant. I think it's in Cali, But they got their Instagram hacked and ended up with $2.8 million stolen from them. So hopefully they're able to find the hackers responsible and, get their money back. So as I mentioned before, it's different countries starting to adopt Bitcoin, One of our favorite countries is El Salvador, South American country, they officially rolled out Bitcoin as legal tender, so it can be considered legal cash. It's just as good as cash. You can use it anywhere that's accepting Bitcoin, But the problem is, just because you can use Bitcoin as cash, the locals are still using regular cash. They trust in cash more than Bitcoin. So the government's efforts to try to convert the locals into a more cryptocurrency society is going up, but it's not as they anticipated. The adoption rate is still going slow. It's not as fast as they anticipated. So hopefully our brothers and sisters in El Salvador, they start exploring cryptocurrency more. Get popping, make some El Salvador NFTs, get into the game. Really catch up. Also, we got a surprising new transition in the world of NFT games, So the regular NFT game model is play to earn. You play the game, you earn X amount of the in-game currency by completing tasks, going against different players, XYZ, You get that currency, you can cash out. Now, the model that they're trying to create and implement is called play and earn. You feel me? So now, instead of you having to complete this task to get the coins, now, as soon as you finish the task or whatever, you get paid beforehand. You feel me? Instead of having to wait before and getting the coins and all, no. You getting paid to play the game at that point. You feel me? First is you having to play the game to earn whatever the game has to offer you. So that's interesting. I'm looking forward to it. It's a lot of new games out there. Also, for my sneakerheads out there, for my people in the fashion world, we got Nike and this NFT company called RTFKT, and they just released the new how do I even explain this, y'all? Hold on, they're called crypto sneakers. So basically you buy the base model of the shoe, and through some AR app that they connect to it, you could buy different skins for your shoe. So for example, if my shoe is all white, I could buy the green, black, red, yellow, orange, different skins for my shoes. You feel me? But it's an NFT as well. So now I can sell those skins to other people who might have one of those. For our next topic, we're talking about Dogecoin. And Dogecoin recently soared upward 26%. You know why? It's because Twitter accepted Elon Musk's $44 million bid. You feel me? They accepted it. So now he's officially part of the company. He'll be on the board of directors. He'll be able to make some decisions and influence the future of Twitter, And for the stockholders, I'm a stockholder. I own some shares of Twitter, I'm interested to see what this new partnership with Elon Musk is going to bring to the company, Also, for my people that's in health insurance, and my banker people, if y'all looking for a job, Fidelity is announcing that their employees can save up to 20% of their retirement in Bitcoin. So if y'all need a job, y'all already working at Fidelity, y'all better take advantage of putting y'all 20% of Bitcoin into y'all retirement, because y'all don't know how high it could go. Right now it's around like 40,000. The highest it ever hit was almost 70,000. They predicting it might hit 100,000 in the next year or two. Listen, go get you some Bitcoin. Don't be scared. know. So we ain't talk about the Ukraine in a while. So the Ukraine, they still going through it. You know, it didn't get better. You know, it's still rough out there. But what they just did to try to help ease the relief of the people, right? They launched a website that's dedicated just for donating and buying NFTs. You know, so now if you want a Ukrainian NFT, you can just go to this website and buy one. Or if you already have NFTs, you're an NFT artist, you could donate to them and then they could sell your NFT. You feel me? And then the good part about NFTs is that the secondary market. So now, for example, say me and NoFace created an NFT and we put it out there and donate it to the Ukrainian website. Now, if somebody buy it and sell it, we get that secondary sale. Technically, it's the first sale because we didn't sell it, we donated. So we get the secondary sale. You know, so when y'all do y'all research on y'all NFTs, y'all know what I was just talking about. Also, in the world of crypto, we got Dubai. The largest real estate company in Dubai is called Dam Act. You feel me? That's called Dam Act. You know, they recently just passed a bill to accept Bitcoin as payment for real estate in Dubai. So now, for my Bitcoin people, y'all got Bitcoin, y'all go to Dubai, y'all could get a house. And y'all good, chilling. And the best part about it, it paid for itself. You good, you know? And for our last topic, we got this Solana project called The Gods, you know? And they are doing a partnership with our lovely, wonderful Ice Cube, you know? They want to buy a stake in his company, the Big Three, you know, his basketball league competition. So I'm looking forward to more black entrepreneurs, you know, people of color coming into the crypto space and getting exposed to it, you know, because it's a tool that we can really use to help uplift us out of the poverty and today's problems, you know. We got to stop being behind and we got to catch up with the learning curve. So, you know, shout out to Ice Cube, shout out to people like Snoop Dogg, you know, shout out to all the other influential people that's getting out here into the crypto metaverse world and exposing the people to the brink. And that's my crypto talk. Know what I mean?
Nah, that's dope. That's dope right there. So shout out to Shoot, the artist, man, on the breakdown this week with the crypto talk. So what I'm gonna get right into is it's gonna be some movies, and we're not talking about just any movies. We talking about something that's about to make some impact this year.
Yeah, movies.
So we looking at Avatar 2. Now
with the blue people?
Yeah, so it's been 13 years since the first one came out, which was in 2009. So it's definitely interesting to see Avatar 2 coming out this year. Another movie that's going to be coming out is called Takeover.
What's that about?
The reason why I mention this movie Takeover is because it got one of your favorite artists from Migos, Quavo.
What?
So he's going to be starring in this thriller movie. It's going to be shot in Atlanta, I believe. And it's going to be some type of upcoming type of movie that he's doing. So shout out to Quavo for going into the acting lane. You're starting to see a bunch of these rappers starting to try different things. Comedians and, you know, they go into selling cars, all different types of things. And selling art. So shout out to all the rappers that's trying to business up. So also what we seeing in the economy is for the first quarter, we see a drop in the growth of the GDP. And basically, the GDP is the gross domestic product, and it's a measurement of the size of the economy. So basically, when the GDP drops, that means it's like less resources, that's less wages, it's less profits. So that means prices go up, and that's just for the first quarter. So hopefully we start to see things pick up. You know, summertime about to start rolling around, and people start to go out and shop a little bit more, and people go out to amusement parks and all types of activities and stuff. So hopefully the second and third quarter, we able to pick up that GDP growth. So in other news, we got some tech news for y'all. So we got the Apple Watch. So the Apple Watch is going to be having the video call.
Word.
So I feel like they starting to slowly but shortly start to just introduce everything that we've seen in movies in the past. Like,
I mean, I feel like they already have that technology, but like you said, they are slowly introducing it to us, but they already got it.
Yeah, they already got that technology. So shout out to that. We also seeing with Snapchat, they're gonna be introducing a director's mode, and that's gonna be coming this year. So that director's mode is gonna allow you to come up with any ideas you got, creative, and be able to publish them and edit them right there through Snapchat and post it on your Snapchat, and hopefully you go viral. So that's
fire.
So that's cool right there. So shout out to Nike. So Nike recently opened up a Serena Williams building.
Word.
So so it's basically on their Nike headquarters complex.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty much like a 114,000 square feet. So it's gonna include like showrooms, workspace, and the theater was actually named after her daughter Olympia. So shout out to Nike for giving her a solidified home and the Nike for all the work that she's done. To go onto some Elon Musk news, like you mentioned, like he did just purchase Twitter. Now he's getting real greedy, man. His next step is he's saying he want to buy Coca-Cola
to put the Coke back in.
Yeah, so he wants to buy Coca-Cola to put the Coke back in it like it was originally back in 1865, I believe, when Coke was introduced and people used it like a medicine. You know, it wasn't frowned upon like, oh, it has Coke in it, and it was like and it was more like a upper. It wasn't just caffeine. Like when you take a sip, when you take a sip of some soda and you get that. Now imagine that with like a extra hit, like. So
people was out here.
So and people were just out here just doing their thing, but I ain't with the whole Coke and Coca-Cola, so that's one thing. But we definitely gonna get into the Black Man Vince segment today. We got a dope one for y'all today, and today what we gonna be talking about is finding inner peace. So, just to get right into it. So number one, to find that inner peace, you gotta spend time with nature sometimes. That means taking short walks or go to the park or maybe some camping grounds and just enjoy the environment. Take a couple deep breaths. And I'm not saying you gotta do this every day, but take some time to just clear your mind and not think about nothing and just look at the sky and take that short walk. And you will see progress start to come along when you're not so frustrated thinking about those crazy thoughts all day. So in number two, meditate. And meditating is really good for finding that inner peace. The benefits are vital for physical, emotional, and mental health. So practicing this could also decrease like anxiety, and anxiety is something that a lot of us go through. So find that time to meditate and just focus on that breathing for real. And number three, be grateful. Finding your peace and taking care of your well-being means being grateful for what you have and not complaining about what you lack in life. So make sure you're grateful for what you got, and things will get better as you appreciate them. And number four, take responsibility for your actions. Now, it takes a whole different level of maturity of accepting that you made mistakes.
That's a fact.
But you learn from them. But once you learn from them, that makes you resilient. And when you're resilient, you start to go through life. That same problem that you was dealing with a year ago, you know how to deal with it now a little better. So make sure you're taking responsibilities. So number 5, if you want to find that inner peace, this is deep. You got to love yourself. How can you truly be happy in life if you don't love yourself? It just don't work if you don't love yourself. How you gonna be happy if you don't truly love yourself? So make sure you love yourself with all your flaws, and work on what you can work on. And number 6, practice acceptance and contentment. Now, you will have problems in life, and you will learn how to deal with them. And you gotta learn how to pretty much accept that that's pretty much how it is. Even if it's just for the moment, you gotta learn how to deal with it. And now for being with that contentment, now being contentment means having emotional, physical, and even financial contentment. The desire for material things and financial wealth does not excite a person with inner peace. So you gotta be content on what your situation is, at least for the moment. You gotta be content that, hey, as far as finances, hey, I only got $1,000 in my bank account. That's what it is right now. You're gonna get further and just save up, and you find that inner peace. This been a dope episode.
It definitely has.
I'm glad y'all tuned in. This has been Shoot the Artist right here.
Shoot.
I'm NoFace Rell, and it's the Nah I Mean Show.
Nah I mean.